Hi and welcome to another episode of Ghosts of England. Today we check out 12 real ghost reports from the county of Staffordshire. Number 1. Bearded Man. If you are thinking of visiting the Royal Oak Inn located in Abbots Bromley, you should definitely look out for the spirit of a man that has been spotted in the attic and one of the bathrooms on site. He is noted for wearing a cloak and sporting a big bushy beard. Also, around the bar area many people have heard something that sounds like a music box playing, but cannot find where the sound is coming from. Number 2. Bretby Business Park. Security guards working on the Bretby Business Park are probably not trained for some of the ghostly happenings that have frequented the area. Many guards have reported hearing running showers and voices coming from empty buildings, while another guard reported being approached by a woman in a summer dress even though it was the middle of winter. The woman said that she was lost and wanted directions to Staffordshire. The report says that the guard was spotted on CCTV making gestures and talking to himself, but no woman could be seen. And many other guards have also claimed to have seen the headlights from cars approaching the main gate, but no car would ever appear. Number 3. Man in Rags. A woman whilst in a chemist in Burton-on-Trent became hysterical when she claims to have seen a phantom man in grey rags. He was holding out his arms and making odd noises that the witness couldn't understand. Staff brought the woman a chair and a glass of water, trying their best to get her to stop screaming. The figure eventually vanished and the woman soon calmed down, but no one else could see the figure in which the lady referred. Was it just a cruel practical joke, or was there something more otherworldly about the whole affair? Number 4. Mr. Dykes. Back in 1954, when our witness was a young boy, they say that one day whilst walking home they came across their neighbour who was stood by his gate. The witness said, "Hello, Mr. Dykes," and the neighbour returned his greeting. It wasn't until the young boy got home, which was only 2 doors down, that his mother informed him that Mr. Dykes had died that morning. Number 5. Pretty Girl. 2 teenage boys at the marketplace in Burton-on-Trent report that they watched as a pretty girl walked across the marketplace. She glanced over at the boys and smiled, then took a few more steps before vanishing in front of their eyes. Number 6. Eccleshall Road. A road in Eccleshall has been dubbed the Ghost Mile due to its unusually high reports of ghostly activity. A man in a Tudor dress has been seen very frequently walking up and down the road, while on another occasion a witness says that a figure had stepped out in front of his car and then vanished upon collision, and a rarer sighting of a spectral coach has been seen by the odd person or two. Number 7. Puritan. 2 men that were at a football match in Keele nipped to the toilets, and were shocked to find a man in worn Puritan clothing with a large brimmed hat. The figure left the toilets and the 2 men followed him to ask him if he was an actor, but the Puritan ghost had vanished within a matter of seconds. The 2 men asked around if anyone else had seen the man leave the toilets, but no one else had seen him. Number 8. The Mist. The local church in Elford has had a report of a mist that has been seen that will gather in the corridor within the building and become a visible shape of a human. One witness claims that a face appeared from the mist and turned to look at them before it vanished back into nothingness. Number 9. Bigfoot? Back in June of 2007, a small group of teenagers out in a wooded area in Gentleshire claimed to have encountered a big hairy humanoid figure that chased after them. They drove away from the area at speed, but the figure was still chasing them from the tree line. What exactly was the figure? The truth may never be known. Number 10. Woman. Back in the 60s, a member of staff locking up for the night witnessed a woman heading for the toilets. He called out to her to be quick as they were closing, and after a few minutes he knocked on the toilet door, but there was no reply. He entered to see if she was okay, but there was no one in the room. There was nowhere for her to have gotten out, and there was no way she could have gotten past him to get to the door. Number 11. Suicidal Lycanthrope. This report probably doesn't really belong on here, but I'll let you be the judge. I wanted to add it because it was a very disturbing read. There comes a report from April of 1975. A teenage boy named Andrew was found dead at a crossroads in Eccleshall. The verdict is that he had committed suicide using his own penknife. What makes this report disturbing for me is that Andrew's friend claims that he had rang him shortly before midnight, saying that his skin was changing and he was becoming a wolf. And finally for this episode, number 12. Robed Man. A member of staff that worked at the Bull's Head Public House in Hanford quit their job after being scared out of their wits when they encountered a man dressed in a long white robe. But they were not the only person to have encountered this spirit. The daughter of the landlord awoke one night to see the same entity stood over her by the side of her bed. 'Cause yeah, helps you sleep. That's it for this episode. Thank you for watching. Have a good day. If you liked the video, please hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe. I hope you had a great Halloween that was last week, and I will see you next time.